This week on Outside Your Zone, we continue our journey to the Mediterranean aboard our Old English yachts through the French Inland Waterways. After sailing up the Seine, through Paris and into the Canal du Loing, we made our way to the little town of Montargis. We were now aiming to gain some elevation and summit the 7 locks of Rogny-les-Sept-Écluses, the highest point of our journey so far at 157 metres above sea level.
Good morning once again. It is day 13 of our French Inland Waterways adventure. We're about to set off from Montargis and it was absolutely beautiful. And this quay and marina thing is absolutely excellent. All the things you'll need. I think it's brand new for the Olympics as well. Shows your knees.
Yeah.
Ramsey's soloing. Goodbye, Montargis. You were absolutely stunning. Definitely one of the top places we've been to so far. Highly recommended for any of you that might try this journey yourselves. Highly, highly recommended. So this is the old mill.
This mill is called the Moulin Bardin and has been standing for over 500 years, having first been mentioned in the historical record in 1505.
So it is lock 1 of the day and my 3rd attempt at parking the Nick in a lock. First attempt at going in first.
Let's get the bow in now.
Yeah.
I'll get the aft in, and then the bow again, and then the aft again.
Look at that.
Centimetres off the side and not touching. That's what we want.
I'm getting more confident with the drive in there. Getting into locks means I can take some responsibility off of Rob's shoulders and Tom as well. So more people can do manoeuvres. 3 for 3. There's a Giga Hornet on the... Oh!
We are dealing with your call. Votre appel est en cours. We are dealing with your call. Votre appel est en cours.
Not working. Right, I've just spoken to some random man in the box and he said in 10 minutes his colleague will come. Hopefully we'll get it open. The 2 boats have rafted up together and due to not enough fenders, because we lost 2 in Paris, and a speed raft, we've taken a bit of damage. We're ready to go into the lock. It's given us the standby indication. It's hot like.
We would be sharing the narrow waterway with large pleasure barges, which we were surprised even fit under the bridges and into the locks. This made navigating the canal even more difficult with our long keel yachts.
Whoa, they pushed us over there.
Down here.
Oh. Bloody hell.
That was crazy, eh? That guy was right in the middle. Obviously we've got a big old pointy draft and we're sort of like skiing on the side of the canal to get round. And what I did was wait until the bow was past and then turned to get the aft away from them and keeping the deck.
We were at this point unused to such hot weather, and with the UV high we decided it was a good day for long sleeves. We were far from the cool ocean breeze now, but with each lock we climbed higher and higher, closer to our goal. We had started the day at 97 metres above sea level and would have to climb over 60 metres more before our first lock down.
Lock 3 done. Straight into lock 4.
So the 2 boats are just waiting outside the lock for it to empty. It's quite a big one this as well, but after this I think there's an hour without a lock. So 2 in a row and then an hour.
fully ploughing away. That guy's on a madness. He just came right close to us, and then he just ducked the bridge.
So we bottomed out and then we've been ploughing ever since. We're going about 2.5 knots. So this is Montboy. Look at the size of this lock. 5.1 meters. What is that? Is that a ferret? Oh, no way. That was a madness.
Unfortunately, this was most likely a nutria, an invasive species that puts pressure on the local wildlife.
Oh, this place is amazing. Yeah, this place is absolutely amazing. This is a massive lock. In the guidebook it said 5.1 meters. Look at that. Badly needed though, because this canal was shallow and muddy. We ran aground, we got caught in weeds. But if you get caught in weeds, just bang the propeller into reverse and it'll shoot them straight off, and that's what we did. We saw another one of those beaver things, you know, muskrat things. Port only. Yeah. We need a stern line on. Where's the guy gone?
Should we get the midline round it?
Yeah, get the midline around it. Push me.
Just make sure we don't.
Good idea, hen dog. Montboy, let's go. We've got another big old lock to do. This one's another huge one. Okay. Be careful.
Not just port only crap.
Ah.
I'll go up with it. I'll come up.
The canals had been beautiful so far, and our surroundings, including the weather, the buildings and the people, had changed dramatically since landing in Normandy. It really felt like we were experiencing a cross-section of France, and had so far loved what we had seen. We still weren't used to the heat, as we were accustomed to the rainy northern climate of our home in Cumbria, at the same latitude as Alaska, Newfoundland, and the frigid backcountry of the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia. We were now at 47.8 degrees north, having travelled a respectable 13 degrees south from where we set off, with only another 4 degrees left to travel until we hit the Mediterranean.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Rico et je suis avec... C'est quoi le nom de votre bateau, pardon? Oh, sorry. You named your boat, I'm sorry.
Blue Spur.
Ok, qui fait le tour du monde. Et ils m'ont réservé une chambre pour que je parte avec eux. Merci beaucoup le bateau.
Magnifique, mon ami.
This channel marks the entrance to the ancienne écluse de Mantelot in Châtillon, which operated from 1838 to 1896, allowing boats to leave the canal to cross the Loire River.
Which one is this? Number 4? Number 4, I think. 4th try. Let's go. I've got a line that I have to go. I can't reach you, mate. I'm pulling the bar further out. You're alright, mate. I've got it. Trying to find you now. What? Just start to go a little bit further forward.
Pendant 5 ans, faire le tour du monde.
Oui.
À 19 ans,
Oui.
pas d'études. Pas d'études.
Is it the same with us? Like, you're 19, but you stay for 5 years to go around the world? Yeah.
You finished now?
Yeah, finished for
19?
Yeah.
What you do?
I used to build narrowboats.
The bateau building.
Bateau builder.
Ah, d'accord.
Look at the water level.
We are definitely surf skating right now. Speed!
At Brick-a-Malt, the manual lifting bridge is a feat of pragmatic engineering. It was built in 1889 and is the last structure of this type still in working order on the canal.
Go on, hen dog, you scamperer. Let's go. Well in, hen dog. Have you seen how low the water level is as well? Like in some of the canals. It's not so bad here by the looks of things.
Well, this side.
Yeah.
You must push your boat because.
Okay.
Okay?
You have to be ready to fend. So these are manual. Hen dog, you want to do it? Knee way. No, slow, Henry. Whoa, that's a madness. That was so cool. Let's go. Merci, monsieur. We're starting to see a lot of monoculture maize. Look at that. Taking a lot of water. And we wonder why the water levels are so low.
Properly ploughing. 0 depth.
So right now we are just trying to keep the heat to a minimum. We chose long sleeves today because of the sun. I've wet my hat up, I've got a cold towel. Look at that water level.
This will be a deep section of the canal, this though.
Our lockkeeper had been good crack and helped a lot. It was his responsibility to escort us through this section of the canal, driving along in his van to prepare the next lock for our entrance.
So we are approaching our penultimate lock of the day. Don't get sunburns.
Don't get sunburnt.
It's very, very hot. Très chaud. No ladder. Merci, monsieur.
We would have to stop at Rogny as the lockkeepers finished their day at 5 and the locks wouldn't be open again until 9 AM the following morning.
Go on the boys. One more 5 metre. Look at the size of that. We've got a farmer tan. Yes. Right, this is the final lock into Rogny-7 locks. And it's a 5 metre one.
Keep that nice and tight, end off.
This is a madness, eh?
So we've been touching the bottom for most of the latter half of today. The water level's really low and it's hot. Yes, shout out Ian Turnbull. We love to see it. That is so tight.
We had planned to pull up here, but the walls were full of barges, so we had to find a spot to squeeze in between them.
Yeah. 4 foot, 3 foot, 2 foot. You can start turning in now.
Start turning in,
Yeah. You cleared him. You cleared him.
Let's go. No power.
So we have done all 6 of the 7 locks. Or 7 of
No,
the
we haven't.
6 locks.
We had in fact not even started the 7 locks, a challenge which we would be facing in the morning.
They're madness, these type of geese.
Best Monzo snack you can get in France. Lulu, go on, give them back.
Join the Patreon. Give us a rating.
Head check Rob.
7.
Set.
Lulu.
Set for Rogny-les-Sept-Écluses.
Rogny-les-Sept-Écluses.
OYZ. OYZ.
Yeah. Rob's been foraging apparently, whilst he was getting the ball. Got anything mint, son? What you got? What is it? Plums. Some plums.
You dirty forager.
Green plum.
Waiting.
Foraging away.
Right, gently, I'm not on the volley, No!
Sam's in the kayak.
You're getting the kayak, Sam.
Right, we'll try out the next place.
The final one.
We'll try out the next place.
Here you go.
Ball retrieved. What a crazy another day.
The Briar Canal and the 7 locks of Rogny were part of an enormous effort by Henry IV and the Duke of Sully to join the Mediterranean and the English Channel through a system of navigable rivers and canals. Construction began in 1604 and required the housing of 12,000 workers in the town, but the outbreak of the 30 Years' War halted the work and the theft of building materials was common.
The route was finally opened in 1642, but these wouldn't be the locks we would be traversing.
Instead, we would be taking on the new route of 6 locks which were opened in 1887 as the old set had been closed and designated as a National Historical Monument.
These new locks are wider and spaced further apart, and we would hopefully find ourselves atop them the following morning.
Search OutsideYourZone.shop if you want to be dripped out in our latest line of clothing.